Have you ever seen a car with bullet holes driving crazy fast through traffic, weaving in and out of lanes without caring about others' safety? They're trying to run away from the police. But why is it never okay to try to escape law enforcement? Let's find out. Number 12. Spike strips. Did you know that cops have a cool tool called spike strips in their cars to stop bad guys during high-speed chases? These devices are also known as traffic spikes or tire deflation devices. They work by popping the tires of vehicles that drive over them and preventing drivers from steering, accelerating, or going anywhere else. One example is the mobile spike system, which acts like a robotic arm shooting out from police cars, safely deploying under suspects' car tires when needed. It's important to remember, though, that these tools are used with caution so innocent drivers aren't hurt. Only in situations where there isn't any other traffic around and multiple officers can help prevent accidents on the road by creating breaks to distract everyone but those involved. Number 11. Grappler Police Bumper. This neat device helps cops stop bad guys who try to run away from them. How? By shooting out a nylon net that wraps around the back tire of their car, bringing it safely and quickly to a halt. The best part is that over 1,000 police cars all across America have already got this awesome gadget installed on them. It's been used successfully by different law enforcement agencies like Border Patrol and Mesa PD too. But you must be thinking if there are any downsides to using such an innovative tool. Sometimes during its use, it can cause damage to parts near the rear wheel like brakes or parking cables. However, think about how much money our cities would save just by not having expensive car chases, which could also put lives in danger. Now that's something worth investing in. Number 10. Stop stick. If you've ever watched a high-speed car chase on TV, then you'll want to know about stop stick. It's what cops use to safely stop runaway cars during pursuits without causing an accident. Basically, it deflates the tires slowly and steadily so that the driver doesn't lose control of their vehicle. Smart, right? And get this, it only takes 8 seconds for officers to whip out the device from their patrol car and start puncturing those wheels. No wonder over 100,000 police vehicles worldwide are equipped with these lifesavers. The best part is how effective they've been in stopping more than 12,000 dangerous chases since they were introduced back in 1993 by its US maker. But when the police chase after someone, it can be dangerous. It's important to remember that a high-speed pursuit isn't just like in the movies. Real life is way riskier and scarier. Number 9. Pit Maneuver. Have you ever heard of the pit maneuver? It's a special tactic used by police to stop cars that are trying to get away from them. The idea is for one car to quickly turn and hit another car in just the right spot so it spins out and comes to a stop. This technique was invented back in 1988 when BSR Inc. created it for use by law enforcement agencies. The main goal of using this move is to help officers catch bad guys who are running away from them while driving their own vehicles. Although the pit has been successful at stopping fleeing cars before, some people have criticized its safety risks as well. It's important to know that using the pit isn't something cops take lightly. They only utilize it during specific situations where trained personnel determine if doing so could make things safer overall than pursuing other options. While electronic stability controls can sometimes hinder effectiveness nowadays because modern vehicles often have these features installed on them already, which greatly improve steering control, it doesn't mean those being pursued will always escape simply due alone said technology's intervention. Number 8. StarChase GPS. The police have a cool trick up their sleeve called the StarChase system. Basically, they attach a small GPS tracker to cars that are trying to run away from them. This device is fired out of a launcher on the front grille of the cop car and sticks onto the target. This smart gadget helps cops keep track of where bad guys are going without having to chase after them at super high speeds. This means law enforcement can take time figuring out what's happening before making an arrest in a safe way for everyone involved, including bystanders. Using this technology keeps everybody safer by avoiding dangerous chases that could result in injuries or damages. It even protects suspects too, because it gives officers more control over how they apprehend someone who did something wrong. So next time you hear sirens blaring down your street, just be reassured knowing these superheroes in blue got things under control with some fancy tech work. But remember this, if you try to run away from the police, it's a crime, and there are serious consequences. You could get in trouble for things like resisting arrest, driving recklessly, or even assaulting an officer. Don't take the risk. Number 7. Pitagone F18. The Pitagone F18 is a cool, tough vehicle stopping system used by law enforcement and other important groups for catching bad guys or fast cars. It can stop vehicles that weigh between 7.5 to 18 tons with ease. This handy barrier system is strong enough to take on frontal collisions from trucks weighing up to 12 tons, going as fast as about 3 school bus lengths per second or 48 kilometers per hour. It's an amazing piece of equipment because it can be easily moved around and quickly set up. Even people who don't know much about technology could use it without any problem. Plus, the best part is how secure its protection against attacks using big vehicle methods have been tested, so you won't need anything special except 2 human helpers. Also, did we mention this product has been checked over multiple times? That means scientists looked at the safety features before sending them out into our world to make sure they're safe for everyone. Plus, no one will get hurt while setting things up like barriers, which are always pretty boring anyway. But thanks, Pitagone F18. Number 6. Global Grab 400. Police use all kinds of cool gadgets and tricks to stop dangerous cars. One awesome tool is called the Global Grab 400. This clever invention helps cops bring fast-moving vehicles safely to a stop without hurting anyone. How does it work, you ask? The system involves equipment that can be attached to police cars. With just one push of a button, special ropes or nets are launched from this gadget and wrapped around the car in question. These bindings instantly slow down even speedy getaway drivers. Most importantly, though, no harm comes during those stops. That's why global law enforcement agencies love using global grabs so much, because they know for certain people won't get hurt on their watch. Of course, keeping up with maintenance requires some money. Replacing each nylon net costs about $400, as we heard. Number 5. Optima Mobile Hydraulic Road Blocker. Have you ever seen those big blocks that stop cars from entering certain areas? Well, the Optima Mobile Hydraulic Road Blocker is one of them. It's made specifically for places where there might be danger or need extra protection. The cool thing about this road blocker is that it uses hydraulic power to move up and down fast, 3 to 5 seconds. And even if there's no electricity around, you can still get it moving by using a hand pump. What sets this particular road blocker apart from others is its ability to move easily wherever needed. You know how some stuff just stays in one place forever? Not with the Optima. 4 wheels let you tow it away when necessary. Law enforcement folks love being able to take care of business like that. Now here comes the good part. If anyone tries driving into these blockers, they're gonna have problems, because at high speeds, their vehicle will become damaged and stuck right then and there. This means unauthorized people won't be getting through anytime soon. Number 4. Barnacle. The Barnacle is a cool gadget that cops use to keep people from parking where they're not supposed to. It sticks onto the windshield of cars with suction cups so strong, it's nearly impossible for someone to remove it on their own. Whenever an officer needs a car moved, they'll activate the Barnacle and type in all sorts of information about the vehicle, like its make and license plate number, into their handy Enforcer app. This app helps them set fines and also keeps track of which devices have been placed on parked cars. If anyone tries messing around with the Barnacle or moving it without permission, this little guy will sound off loud alarms, alerting everyone nearby. This device has become popular because, unlike other methods used by enforcement officials, think towing, no big trucks are needed. Plus, there's less bending down involved since officers can place and remove these gadgets while standing up, making things safer for both them and motorists alike. Oh yeah, we almost forgot. Sometimes drivers might be charged extra money, but don't worry because if you return your parked car home, those charges disappear too. Number 3. Thorn Barriers. Thorn Barriers are super helpful for keeping bad guys out of places they shouldn't be. The people who made them say that these barriers can stop anything with a motor, from a car to even a tank. Wow. These special barriers were inspired by an anti-tank tool called the Czech Hedgehog. They're 2 X-shaped things put together and fixed in place. But don't let their simple design fool you. Thorn barriers are strong as heck, weighing anywhere from 40 to almost 400 kilograms. They come in different heights too. Some range between waist-high and chest-high. These cool contraptions were first made in the Czech Republic, but now lots of people all over Europe and the Middle East use them for many purposes like at airports or government buildings. Nowadays, we must keep ourselves safe wherever we go, so it's lucky that such useful tools exist. Plus, installing one doesn't have to give anyone headaches because the setup is pretty easy. Number 2. CrookHook. Looking for a way to help the police catch bad guys? Check out CrookHook. It's simple but super effective. Basically, with this system, the cops can hook horns onto suspicious cars and keep them from getting away. It beats regular car chases because no one has to speed dangerously down busy streets. Plus, not just cops use CrookHook. Even soldiers rely on it sometimes when they need to move stuck vehicles around. Using CrookHook is also great news if your car ever gets stolen. Because of its unique function, there's a much better chance police will recover your precious ride in good condition before any serious damage happens. So next time you see those horned hooks jutting off into traffic, you'll know what neat tool is working keeping our community safer. Number 1. SABTECH. A SABTECH tire killer is a device used by law enforcement and security personnel to stop vehicles from entering restricted areas. It has automatic spikes that pop out of the ground when triggered, flattening the tires of any vehicle trying to get through. This helps keep dangerous or unauthorized cars away from important places. But don't worry, if you're allowed inside, your car won't be damaged. The spikes can be lowered for authorized drivers so they can enter safely without getting their tires popped. Plus, this tire killer works great with other access control equipment for maximum protection. So the next time you see one at an entrance point, know that it's there to help keep everyone safe and secure. Did you enjoy watching this video? If so, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more cool stuff. We'd love to hear from you in the comments about which method caught your attention or seemed like the best one. Remember, stay safe out there on the road.